Boop, boop, boop. We'll be starting with Pig, and then we will jump to our next movie, which is also a recent release. That's the theme for today. Hope you're happy with that.
I'm always happy
It's
on
just-
recent releases.
It's so good that it was only streamed one place.
Nicolas Cage's financial woes may have actually been the best thing for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I would not explicitly say that. It's just like he's a good actor, but it's not like it's going to be the only reason people watch this fucking movie.
Oh, I meant more as in like him like being in it, because he'll be in anything.
I know, absolutely. I mean, honestly, like I think some of his financial woes have been solved over the past few years, but
I
not
was about to say,
fully.
I
I
would
think
love,
we've gone over this before.
yeah, I would love to know what the interest on the IRS stuff is now, because
Just like the little clock right next to Nick Cage's house. How much money Nick Cage owes? Ah, that's an item. It's like a recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Why is Nick eating the dirt? Oh, hey, Alex Wolf.
Yeah. How much do you know about this movie?
Trailer and a little bit of the discussion from Mike and Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to, like, once they were like, yeah, no, I liked it, I was like, alright, turn it off.
Yeah.
Because even with their minor spoils, it is minor spoils. I was just like, I want to go mostly blind.
Yeah, makes sense.
For the truffle girl. That's it.
Coyotes with headlights on their heads, the truly most powerful creature.
Let her go!
This is not my truffle pig. Who took my truffle pig?
Potoka!
Huh. That's interesting. This is
Mm-hmm.
almost the exact same setup as the diner in Little Hope.
Did Little Hope
Which
also did Little Hope also take place in Portland?
maybe it takes place in a town called Little Hope, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to take place in Oregon.
Can I help you?
Mm.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you.
He has a sheet on his thing so he doesn't ruin his car.
He
It's
does.
great. It's so
He
good.
does. He's a piece of shit.
Again, it's like small characterization like that's very good.
Well, is in its staying power.
I love this.
Beautiful.
He doesn't listen to classical music because he wants to. He listens to it because he thinks it's smart, and he needs to be told it's smart.
You know, he was basically listening to like
Something so potent.
some stupid NPR clip about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky, you take over. Anyone fucks with Wiki, I'll break your fingers, mother.
I love it. I love it. It's
It's
like
so good,
This
it's
is
so
a community. This is a fucking community, you dipshits.
Listen, what I do is all about my reputation. People talk.
People talk?
Yeah.
People talk.
Stop saying that.
You like this car? You like that shirt?
I will poop on your car and your shirt.
Shut up.
What's that? I just love how it's clear that it's like Wolf's character, all about appearance. Cage's character, I'm done with appearance.
I'm
Like
done with the
fucking,
parents. Where's my fucking pig?
it's like fucking established.
You don't exist.
I mean, you could just, you know, eat his meal and be like, thanks, man. This was a very good meal.
You even know his real name?
Open the door.
How do you know that guy? Rob, how do you know him?
I used to live around here.
Was that Edgar? How do you know Edgar?
What time is it?
What?
I don't have a watch.
Oh, shocker. It's 9:15. What are we doing?
We're waiting until 12.
How do you not know who this dude is? You work with him, to a degree.
All he knows
Just
him
you
as
guys
is
go.
the guy that's with the travel pig. He doesn't even talk to him on a regular basis, based on the scene earlier.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just mean like this
Go
is
away.
hilarious.
We need to go inside. We don't have a bathroom.
This asshole, he probably fucks his pig. So sick of your shit. Do you know what you're worth to me without that pig? Nothing. Fucking zero. You're gonna have a fucking stroke in that cabin, and I don't even know one that fucking notices. So how about try and give me some fucking respect?
I don't fuck my pig.
I don't fuck my pig.
Fuck this, man. I am fucking out of here.
The hotel was torn down back in the 50s. Now it's Pioneer Square. But they just covered up the sub-basement, so it's all still there, under the park.
What?
Now it's Edgar's place. That's where we're going. Now you're in the loop. Help me.
You have learned the secrets of the underground cook.
You have now understood the underground valley.
Is
Oh.
this just National Treasure, but for cooks?
What is that?
Uh,
To
you'll
open
see.
this door, you'll need to prep an omelet with egg.
Turn that off. Your eyes will adjust.
Just right. Where's my pig?
Give me my fucking pig.
Where's my pig?
Pig. Those are his peas now. We gave them to him.
These are my peas that will melt on my face.
Okay, so
Yes, it's like a menu.
yeah, well, no, for me the joke is, for me I find it funny because deconstructed scallops is something sounds like something a person would make on like a cutthroat kitchen because
Yes.
they can't fucking because
Use
they
scallops.
it's like
Again.
it'd be a fucking bummer, Nick.
You should use stale bread for French toast.
He fucking ends it with fucking cooking advice.
Yep. And of course, the kid's still actually listening
Go
to
to see him.
the discussion of
You come to me.
classical.
If you want some bullshit income, then you go to Katie. You want some shit that's been sitting in a cooler for 3 days, then you go to my father. But if you want the real thing, then you come to me. I'm the king of the jungle.
I heard about that scene. How like Mike and Jay were talking about that. It's like he just demands respect, and even the camera doesn't respect him, and it's like so fucking good.
Yeah. Sweet. Yo, you think you could like score me a res for lunch today, or?
You know that's your dad's spot.
Yeah. No, I mean I know.
Today's journey begins by uniting the depths of the sea with the riches of our forests. We've emulsified locally sourced scallops, encased in a flash-frozen seawater roe blend, on a bed of foraged huckleberry foam, all bathed in the smoke from Douglas fir cones.
And it's 3 calories.
I'd like to speak to the chef.
Listen, man, can we try to keep a low profile? My dad sells this place, and I'm not really supposed to be in here.
Yes.
Sorry.
Make fun of gastronomy, Nicolas Cage. Do it.
Why?
Why? What?
Why aren't you supposed to be in here?
Oh, that's nice. Well, you know, we just have a thing. We don't step on each other's sales. I've got my business, and he's got his.
Why don't you work for him?
An expanding local industry with deep roots in old world traditions.
I genuinely love that no one is reacting to the fact that Nick Cage is coated in blood.
I'm looking for a truffle pig.
I don't. Chef Feld. Oh my God. May I?
Yes.
How are
Yes. Eviscerate this
You've been in office
motherfucker.
For what? 10 years?
15.
Really? Okay. I thought you were. Well, I mean, the time is very.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you need medical attention?
No. Thank you.
You probably don't remember me, but I actually worked at Hestia.
You were a prep cook for 2 months.
Was it 2 months?
I fired you because you always overcooked the pasta.
Critics, investors.
Straight up admitting you stole
so
the fucking
forth.
pig?
And truffles are a key part of the whole concept of the winter menu, and they need to be the top.
Are
of the
you
line.
admitting?
You are telling this man who is currently still
Bleeding!
blood on his face.
You're telling him!
You're admitting to him.
Stole this pig!
Derek, what was it you always used to talk about opening and wasn't in a pub?
Everyone loves it here. This is a huge success.
Why didn't you open your pub?
I
love this.
I don't know that I really didn't.
Oh my god, he's eviscerating
Last
him.
Friday, I asked you what you wanted to do. You said you have a few rooms upstairs. A real English pub.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Yes.
He's eviscerating him out of kindness.
Around here, it's just a terrible investment.
What was going to be your signature dish?
Liver Scotch eggs with a honey curry mustard.
They're not real. You get that, right? None of it is real. The critics aren't real. The customers aren't real. Because this isn't real. You aren't real. We don't get a lot of things to really care about.
Now where's my fucking peg? Bitch, I destroyed you by calling your entire menu fake.
Angry.
It's my daddy.
Rob, that's it? Really? I'm right here! Man, I am right here. We can work this out.
But he
Hey, you
doesn't
know
want
what?
to. Oh my god, the camera did it again! No respect to this boy.
Morning, you're in Portland. You're gonna get lost. I was awaiting your arrival.
I am the supervillain. I am the one that bumps in the night.
I am the Nick who cages.
Just a beautiful little thing. And of course his dad, listening to potentially classical music if he's there. Still fucking bloody, man. Still hasn't taken a fucking shower.
All that need to be cleaned is his fucking hands, bro.
It's not true. He needs a hairnet on his face.
Maybe you do, hairball. What the fuck's silent cooking in my kitchen? The fuck is going on?
It's called family. Make a ratatouille.
Humanity restored by good fucking food, bro.
It's the same food they had on that night.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's like, if he's able to remember one sous chef he fired for fucking burning the pasta, he can remember fucking meal like that.
She died.
Why didn't you just fucking say that?
Because the hard exterior. Like, it's the idea that he thought he was doing him a favor. Better off him just pretending that he lost the pig than actually telling him the truth.
All right, we'll get 2 brownies. We have some coffee too. Cream and sugar.
Fucking diner doesn't do pie.
I was
God,
just gonna,
fucking Portland's so full of fucking hipsters.
I know, it's so dumb. Pies are everything.
A good pie can
What
make
are you
a
saying?
fucking diner experience go from good to god tier.
I come from the land of diners.
Yeah, I come from a place that's like the only diners around here that don't have pie on a regular basis is Waffle House, and that's because
God.
it's not really a
Waffle.
diner.
Yeah.
It's a PvP arena.
What a very well done movie.
Indeed.
I think, you know, obviously a lot of what goes on is the stages of grief. You know, there's a big movie about it for multiple characters. I am something that in Mike and Jay's review of this, that they said that I think definitely should be noted is that like Nat Wolf's performance is very wonderful in this.
Oh yeah, no, like that's the thing. It's like everyone put in their fucking A game. It's like it's not like anyone was being half-assed or
Oh
even
yeah.
that. It's just like the people, even fucking the extras in most of the scenes were just fucking good. Okay.
I think another thing really important from like my like me watching this movie is like we didn't get everything, but we didn't need everything. We know the wife died. We don't need to know how she died. We know he can't come to grips with her death. And like through little instances, we don't and I love the point that his name carries weight because you don't need to like you don't need to see him be this ostentatiously beautiful chef. You just know it by just the way people treat him.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like again, it's not like it doesn't do its fucking work.
Right.
It's like it has the character of Nick making dishes. Pig only had 3 days of training and bit Nicolas Cage multiple times. After a particularly nasty bite, Cage joked, "I've been set on fire, I've been flipped in cars for sepsis from a pig bite that kills me." According to the director, they only had 20 days to make the movie, so all actors had to get everything right from the first time, as there was no budget for reshoot or delays.
Holy shit.
During shooting, Alex Wolff, Nicolas Cage took Alex Wolff and most of the crew to watch Parasite, which is also distributed by Neon. That's fucking sick. Like, imagine just going to a fucking movie theater to watch goddamn one of the best movies of last year. With Nicolas Cage, nonetheless. That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
The original cut was over 2 hours. I would love to see that. Just gonna say, I would love to see a 2-hour version.
I would definitely
yeah,
really
like
be
literally,
curious
nearly
what
1
they
hour
cut.
was cut from the movie as distributors thought it was too long. They are cowards. This was really well paced. I will say that it was, but I do want to see what this director wanted to keep in the movie originally, because
100%.
if that stuff was also good, that means this is a movie I can recommend to my snob friends for a 3-hour sit. It's just like this because like it's already a good movie, and it's like one of those things that be like, oh yeah, no, it's the next time I fucking go visit a friend that likes movies, it's like, oh, you've seen Pig, right? Yeah, no, it's so good, and it's like honestly, it does a bit remind me of the Jean Favreau, I mean the Jean is I mean Favreau. Sorry, my brain was fucking
Chef.
yeah, Chef. It reminds me of Chef in a lot of places because of the ties to food.
Hmm.
Somewhat, it's very loose, but it is semi there.
But what I think is for me, what was nice from this movie is
Hmm.
that, well, first and foremost, we can talk about. I mean, if you want to, we could talk about kind of its use of Nicolas Cage in the marketing, and like it is not John Wick but Pig.
Hmm.
Um, but I think what I really liked overall about the direction with the food aspect is it didn't it wasn't a backdrop piece. It was an actual character choice. It was tied directly into the story's themes of loss and grief, and I really liked that because it was very, it had this nice pull and weight to it. You know.
Well, I don't think again. I feel like because trailer companies they're basically given a bunch of footage and are told
Mhm,
to sell the movie.
of course.
I will say that whoever was given this piece was probably was a fan of the John Wick genre and probably was like, "Oh, I'll make it look like that because that's what I feel like is cool." It's like, admittedly, it's not like it shows a lot of action in the trailers because there isn't any. Like I think the only punch that's actually thrown is in the fight area, which just doesn't get shown in the trailers, especially in the
Hmm.
Portland area. It's like, and I do think that maybe our director, who does seem like he knows stuff about cuisine a little bit, might have a little bit of an issue with gastronomy.
Hmm.
But, if that's the case, then so be it. Because you can have your opinions and put them in the right place. Like, the same thing with Jean Favreau and his opinion on food trucks. He likes them a lot more and stuff like that.
Well, I think
That's because he's the
right.
fucking he lives in L.A. Food trucks are fucking
Well,
godsends.
right. I think that there's a fun little thing where it is the idea of roots trump it. I'm not gonna say roots trumping artistry. It's roots trumping trends in the sake of, again, coming back to that kitchen scene and really looking at what is this director's way of talking about searching for oneself, which is like the quote unquote irony at the end of the day, where he is giving this speech to this guy, and then 30 minutes later, he doesn't really need the fucking pig to find the truffles. He just loves the pig, and he just doesn't want to admit it.
Well, no, I think he understands that he does like the pig. The reason why he wants it is because he likes the pig.
Oh no,
He's
yes.
just the reason why he's doing this is because of the pig.
Like,
Hmm.
for instance, the dichotomy between the views of like Nat Wolf's character and his father on his mother's suicide and how she's kept together by life support, how he doesn't, like, the camera specifically chooses not to show her because it's not the audience perspective, it's the character's perspective on his mother, and he doesn't view his mother as living anymore, so it's like it's
Oh yeah,
something
no,
he.
absolutely. Like, actually, yeah, no. On honestly, so actually, to get a little bit personal on this one. So, as you know, my grandfather passed away like Saturday.
Yeah.
Like he passed away Saturday, and the last thing I had to deal with him was him being on a respirator.
Right.
So that scene of just not actually looking directly at him
Right.
and hearing that fucking respirator was just like, oh, I know exactly what this is going for. And it's like, admittedly, not everyone will. But
Yeah.
when you know,
You know.
you know.
And I think that was, I think, honestly speaking, to me, and maybe it's because we watch a lot of trash,
Mm-hmm.
um,
We do.
or maybe because recently, I feel like for better or for worse, movies have become products,
Well,
like all
okay,
forms of
flat
media.
out, they've become products. You don't
Yeah,
have to fucking be like, maybe it's just me. No, they've become more
yeah,
products. It's like artistry has had to take a sidestep for a
right.
recent time, especially during the. It's like stuff like Inside, stuff like this, stuff like some of the smaller budget stuff. That is still artistry. The big blockbusters that are
Hmm.
built expensively are a product built to sell to everyone.
Right.
It
Or
has to appeal to everyone too. It's like that's
right.
the thing. This movie does not appeal to everyone. A man literally dealing with the loss of a truffle pig and going through Portland is not the most interesting
Hmm.
concept to everyone.
And I think what is nice for me is that that's also part of the message of this movie when coming back to the cooking and coming back to the restaurant scene
Mm-hmm.
is it's not the fact that that Robin as a character just memorizes everything, absorbs everything, and blah 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 blah. It's this concept of what he is addressing and what I'd like to, or is what I think that the director as a writer is addressing is not just cooking in general, but just like forms of media and artistry and presentation in a way of you are not going to make everybody happy, but the important thing is that you need to be happy because people feel like that is the missing factor
Yeah,
to
no,
what people feel.
that's absolutely why I brought up Chef is because
Yeah,
in that case, it's somewhat about the artistry of the thing.
right.
It's at a certain level, you're just like, yeah, no, you want to make something you feel proud of, and absolutely that's the
Mhm.
case in any form of art.
What makes a person extraordinary?
Also, Kate's back into Dale's desperate for
Everyone
money.
wants to be normal, but no one wants to be ordinary.
That looked like a dick swinging
And
around.
what is normal? We all
What
see
the
the
fuck?
pretty
No one wants
pictures
to be
on our
norm. Everyone
feeds.
wants to be normal, but people
Normal
don't want to be
party,
ordinary. What does that
normal
mean?
family, normal adorable little girl. But there's
Kate,
always more behind the facade.
could you take a lozenge before you
Most of the
start
time,
narrating?
Lindy seems quite normal. But buried deep in her DNA, she has a gift. Some call it a condition,
A
or
gift.
even worse,
A gift of,
disorder
I want to
that's
murder
just
people.
waiting to be activated. And it makes her anything but normal. When people do bad things, Lindy cannot control herself. And then
What is
a
happening here?
breakthrough, a chance to be normal. The treatment was brutal, barbaric, outrageous, and surprisingly effective.
Electroshock. We'll deal with cortisol imbalance.
I know, I'm sorry, but give me just a minute, okay?
Is fucking idiot part of your job description?
I know,
Yes.
I'm sorry, sir. There's like a million keys here.
And apparently you're too dumb even for a
Wait,
minimum
why
wage.
why is this setting you off? You could have ignored this.
Wait. If your key was right there,
Hey, this is my car.
I think you forgot something.
What?
Your manners.
Is this your key?
Yes, that's my key. you
Wait,
fucking
shouldn't the
moron.
visualization actually help?
maybe in non-fiction land. But wait, if the key, if the car's right there, how did you not have the key in ready access? God, that's so dumb.
Also, that's such a set. Like the
Oh yeah, no,
corner
this
set.
is terrible.
Hi.
A disaster date story? Me? No, not. I don't date that much. No.
Is that because you're
Is,
always
are
leaving
is
before
are
the
they
sun?
trying to say Kate Beckinsale and Jack Courtney are in the same age range? Because
No,
that's not
you're
true
doing
at
quite
all.
well. I normally don't even come in.
Oh, why not?
It's called makeup.
It's called Kate Beckinsale's older than my mother.
Like who?
You know, people.
Shh, please, without the pine nuts.
We don't do substitutions.
Oh no, I'm allergic.
It's restaurant policy.
What the fuck?
That's not
the
not
fuck
policy
is
at all.
this world?
Pasta.
That's also not policy.
How about the pork chop?
Pistachio crust.
Fuck me. Well, perhaps you could suggest something that might work.
Please don't take that tone with me.
No, I'm not. It's
Sir,
just,
you are.
making it impossible for me to impress my date. Nah, it's embarrassing. How about the chicken?
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything else.
What the fuck is this goddamn world?
Like,
it is
like
literally
refusing.
built.
Stab her with that.
Okay,
That'd be totally
actually,
cool with me.
so this world has to be built in order to make this character more
Yeah.
angry, and it's stupid. It's genuinely
Wait,
stupid.
wait, because it's like, okay, first off, we're coming from a restaurant movie to a beginning of the restaurant. A restaurant could be sued for not serving those who are allergic.
Yeah, no, that's like absolutely.
Oh, it's just so dumb.
See the first date I just served? I gave the guy some attitude. He practically cried into his napkin. Yeah, and his date just
Wait,
sat there and
how did she get on break so fast?
screaming with the customers. It's like my own private freak show. The guy had like allergies to pretty much everything on the menu.
Also, the fact that it doesn't.
I know.
Again, it's making instances so
Oh,
that
God.
they can fucking. It's making excuses for this character to be a piece of shit.
She'll call you back. Thank you for apologizing. I am quite bored.
Yeah, like literally, the fucking strap's not there right
There's
now.
a couple of things you can do.
Yeah, I know. I
like-
deleted it from my mind. It doesn't exist when the shirt's on.
Like, cause I saw it in that previous scene where she's she was talking to the doctor, but it's not here.
Maybe this is a mistake. I have to warn you, I'm really crap at dating.
How bad could you be?
Very bad.
Oh, that's the NSFW fight scene.
That's not the. That's gotta be. There's gotta be more than one. And because that wasn't a fight scene, that was a bunch of Mortal Kombat finishers.
I also want to point out she's gonna be so mad during sex she's gonna snap his fucking neck.
Oh yeah, no, it's like that's the thing. Again,
That's not.
in the wrong, the character 69.
Oh,
Get it?
God,
It's like
no.
the sex. Oh, there it is. There's the strap's there.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait,
No.
wait, hold. It's, they're
Is that like a kinky thing, or? Well, in addition to the world's most expensive Danish, I got you.
Why was Danish capitalized?
Wow. Am I amazing in bed?
He bought her a Danish person.
Also, why would you buy her a gift? Why?
That's actually a really good camera.
Oh no, that's too much.
No, it's not.
Bullshit, he could afford that on an accountant's salary.
You like it?
Lovely. Thank you.
6 months to live?
No, I've got an impulse control problem, and
I
that helps
hate
me
the editing on this.
I know, me
It-
too.
Like you saw that scene of him moving, stepping backwards, and then it cut to a scene of him holding fucking still.
No.
Well, have you tried?
So when's he gonna die?
He gonna get kidnapped.
I'm guessing full on death.
No, he's the damsel in distress. Damsel in distress.
No, I can't. Barry will totally bust my balls.
This is when we find out he was kidnapped
Justin?
No. This is Detective Vickers.
or killed.
Homicide.
Ah, I was right. Fuck you. You're better than this movie, Laverne.
Were you together very long?
I mean, this man is also better than this movie.
He is too, but
He was.
I forgot his name.
Gonna cook me dinner.
I was gonna call him Frank.
Call him Frank.
Salmon.
Frank, you're better than this movie.
The rules. Yeah, she loves rules. Look, we really are very sorry for your loss.
It really wants to do the violent fantasy, but again, this is not how fucking policy works.
Dodged a bullet or two.
Listen, just give us a call if you remember anything else.
Thanks.
What police department are they?
They're homicide. They're two
No,
homicide detectives
It
that
just-
are genuinely bad at their fucking job of consoling people.
I think she's angry.
I don't think so.
That's why you like her. You like him with a little rage bottled up inside. Better in bed. Until it blows up in your stupid ass face. I'm a big, strong policeman. Let me embrace you and comfort your grieving vagina.
You're better than this movie.
What is happening here? What is happening? You also only met him one night.
Yeah, no, it was a one-night stand that was going to last at least 2 dates. And again, like, it's moving too fast. We're not getting to see, like, an actual progression of time.
Oh my god, this movie.
Yeah. Just shoot her.
I'm gonna get you a second.
Just shoot her.
You have to stop shocking yourself. Lindy. Lindy? I'm sorry about Justin.
Okay, according to Google, cortisol can help regulate blood sugar, metabolism,
Yes.
inflammation, and memory formulation. It has nothing to do with any of the things she claimed.
I mean, of course, right? You had one client.
Technically, cortisol is involved in the fight or flight reaction. It's involved in prolonged anxiety. It's how your blood vessels constrict and dilate. It's slightly part of it, but just very like not pseudoscience, but very tangentially.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't sound like it helps you. It's like
be a super soldier? No.
Yeah, no, it does not do super soldier, and that's what this is claiming.
Shit poetry. I hurt people. Might as well put it to good use.
Too much cortisol can lead to a condition called Cushing syndrome, lead to rapid weight gain, skin that bruises easily, muscle weakness, and diabetes.
Yeah, again, it does the reverse. It's actually a huge bad stress thing.
It wasn't hard enough. You finally find a good man, and boom, 2 bullets to the brain.
Your partner's a trip, Vickers.
Hey, Nevin.
Is that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Why can't we just have a movie of these two?
It's like, it's interesting, but I'm not sure if it's good.
Like why can't I have a?
It's
but
more, it's weirdly self-aware,
Yeah.
somewhat.
You just called this murder suspect.
She turned around.
The fuck? What the fuck is this procedure? This is so stupid. Genuinely.
This feels like a graphic novel that they couldn't get the rights to, and so they like made their own thing.
Maybe? Because there's like literally nothing else that fits.
Like, and also like, the reason I'm complaining about that weird black fade is like, it felt like they wanted to do like a comic book fade, but they thought it was too tacky. But like, the black fade was
This
also
entire
extremely
movie is tacky.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I'm continuing to drink.
No rules.
All right.
Bitch, there are literally nipple tassels you can pull.
It will be a thing later.
Do you see how bad they have to write the fights? Literally, one person went down in a single punch. The other one is already down.
Oh yeah.
It's like, this is not how you write a good fight. There we go.
Oh,
that's dick piercing.
Fight's over. To do the right thing.
Oh, thank you for giving me the chance. Look, I found out who killed Justin.
Who?
Gareth Faisal.
You got any proof?
Obviously not the sort of person who gives a fuck about proof. What do you know about him?
Billionaire recluse with his fingers in a bunch of different illegal pies. He's pretty much untouchable.
Oh, I'm gonna touch him. Hard. And a lot, and not in a way he's gonna enjoy. Because I want you to be ready.
Ready for what?
This.
Freeze! Don't you dare! Don't do it! Seriously?
I trust you.
The fuck is happening? What the fuck is this scene?
You're fired.
Sorry about that. What the fuck were all those scenes?
Miss?
It's such insanity.
You know, I saw the fucking baby juggling. I was like, wait, what the
fuck is happening? This movie, it's like there are parts of this movie that are actually funny, and then they just go and sour. Like, it's not a good movie. This movie has a very low bar right now.
I know this is something. It's just like, oh, have you heard of this movie? It's fucking terrible. I do not fucking care.
To vacate the premises peacefully.
What if I don't?
You will find out what the drainage system is for. And
why does everyone use plastic zip ties?
Light. An unknown variable.
Would have been funnier if you knocked the person off the bike.
That's actually what I was about to say. Was just because of her attitude, she just starts punching people.
Have you seen that movie, Old Yeller?
Yeah, it's a classic.
I've never seen it, but I know how it ends. So can I try anything.
Okay, that's stupid, but I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, that's not suspicious.
Why wouldn't you put that closer to the door? Actual medical attention.
God.
Nobody's
Who cares?
now.
Excuse me?
Yes, you can definitely do that in heels. Totally. Absolutely. Go fuck yourself, movie. Just aiming at the water up and hoping to God. You've been climbing up here for 3 hours. No shit, I was able to find you.
I know, but it's like, it's almost like oh no, okay, you fucking ruined it. I was about to say, it's
Time to
like
take some
having,
stuff back, don't you say?
like, every time it does something basic, it's good.
If you were good, you'd probably make it a biometric lock, so that means the thing has to be alive. He's already dead.
'Cause Justin is alive.
Someone to draw the attention away from myself. Someone who couldn't be traced.
He's CIA? That's the reveal?
Why?
What is the point?
Following recommendation from Dr. Munchin. I mean, who do you think funds his batshit crazy experiments? See, I knew you were something else.
What the fuck?
This is kamikaze canine.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, in the Second World War, they strapped bombs to dogs, and they would train them to run into enemy tanks, right? The puppies thought they were just gonna get a treat or something, but they got detonated into dog burger.
Okay, Pat, thank you for that
So I
news.
just had to figure out
What the
treats
fuck?
I needed to use to train you to take out Faisal. And if you failed or got killed in the process, well, you know, caught.
Eat shit.
Oh, what a piece of shit. Okay, that's not how big C4 explodes.
Sorry, do I know you? Have you been following me?
You're not allowed to sequel bait movie, you're not good enough.
You aren't just as spunky as Munchin described. You've done well under our care. Humans are the most powerful, undetectable weapon.
What? Excuse me?
That's
excuse me.
General trivia. Keith Beckinsale actually. No shit.
This.
God, that was.
This movie can't exist again.
Okay, so Tanya Wexler is the director. Scott Waska is the writer. He's written nothing. That is why. Tanya Wexler, director of Finding North, Relative Evil, Hysteria. The fuck's Relative Evil?
Okay, it's a dramedy. That seems like a very weird dramedy.
Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, Arrangement, Buffaloed.
So Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, I believe, is a decent enough television show.
Yeah, you can have bad episodes in that, and feeling that one might be bad.
A kidnapped survivor relationship. What? What is? This person does not like psychiatrists.
This person has multiple fucking, like, actually concerning issues. It's like, apparently Hysteria is the good one, I guess. And it's about the invention of the vibrator.
The three trivia items are
some of the
stupid.
worst trivia I've ever seen.
This is like, we had nothing. This movie had nothing.
I'm gonna have to actually pull this back up just to look at the trivia that is on this, because apparently this is more.
Okay, who cares?
And all the rest are
unrelated.
Cool.
What's the Laverne Cox trivia?
It's just about her time on Orange is the New Black, which again
Holy
does
shit.
not relate to this fucking movie.
Movie at all. Wow, this movie is such a piece of shit.
I know this was. It's like, I know why generally this idea exists. Someone that has been, because it feels like for this one, the director wanted the concept and hired a writer that would let them basically do whatever.
I am just. Oh, hey, you want to know a funny part?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how this movie is tangentially connected to the last movie we watched?
They came out recently.
No, Bobby wasn't Chef. I was like, I know I've seen multiple movies he's been in, and I'm like, oh, that's right. It was not only the movie was not only horrible, it hurt. It hurt me on a deep emotional level.
Once I saw the fucking her throwing the baby, I was just like, what the fuck? Again, it's trying to have a character that's supposed to be nuanced, but due to a massive misunderstanding of mental illness, fucking basic human biology, and how well people are able to function in a society. Like, it had to create a fictional thing, but tried to use real world science. And it is genuinely interesting to see the again, like, we literally saw fucking the sides of this table. We saw the side of, hey, we have a limited budget and fucking, like,
limited time.
We have limited time and budget, and we have no time to reshoot. So
Right.
it starts taking it takes its and it and at the end of the day, it still had another hour of footage.
Right, like
A fucking version of it that was ready to fucking just strive. And short answer is, I really want to see that version now,
Yeah.
because that would have been a better use of my time instead of Jolt. Alright. I think that's it.
I hate you for doing this to me.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you. I'm going to take a nap now and try to sleep away all of this pain.
Listen, I gave you a good movie. Don't be a bitch.
You did give me a good movie. I appreciate good movie. What I do not appreciate is this pile of shit that I had to just watch.
Yeah. Alright. So... see you then, I guess?